It's like you're contradicting yourself all the time.
Yeah, sometimes business and personal is different.
You want to read this?
Yeah,
one?
Asian women are superior over white men, and that's a fact.
Oh
Why
my
did you
God.
censor men?
Because
Why did you put a star in?
specifically, if you look at my other social media, like I don't do this, but specifically for Findom, I censor men because it's just everything in Findom. It's anything related to men is unpleasant.
Okay.
Even the word.
Pull that one back up. The same one. Ooh, F11, please.
Also, this is toward my target audience. Obviously, I would never say that to like a white man
This
I'm
entire
dating.
night, so you read this again, Asian women are what?
Are superior over white men, and that's a fact.
It's not.
Well, it's interesting. This
It's not a
entire
fact.
night, you've
Yeah.
kind of been like...
Like we're the minority, and yes, that's what I truly believe.
No, but you've been like, you've been kind of super woke and like triggered by like any sort of like thing you disagreed politically when it came to... You mentioned, you used all the buzzwords, homophobia, you talked about this racism and all this stuff, but like here you are, like here's a perfect example of you being racist and sexist. I mean, so
this is race play. I think it was mentioned before in a previous, yes. And I actually specifically, if you go back to my tweets, I have specific disclaimers saying I only tweet race play tweets about white people and Japanese people, like white men and Japanese men. So if you don't consent to that, this is your warning to unfollow.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually have it very...
in your bio. That's not in your bio, so...
That's a good point, because at one point, like my bio like did get deleted, and I just kind of like did it in a rush. But you're right, I should add that.
Do you think it would be okay for a white worker to say white women are superior to Asian women?
Yes. A lot. Oh wait, do you mean okay as in would I care?
Say if I decided for work I was going to tweet...
Wait, by the way, I said men, white men, but a lot of white doms, they're like, because I'm also in like the Chinese like kink community basically in Bay Area, a lot of them, and also internationally, like a lot of them love white women who specifically do race play for Asian guys.
No, I do know, I am aware of that.
Yeah.
So I do see why you do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's their business.
But would you say it was okay, say if my audience was women, I could say white women are so much better than Asian women?
So specifically woman to woman, no. I would never say the reverse either. I would never.
So it's okay to hurt men, but it's not okay to hurt women.
For the sake of business, yes, because it's like.
It's really.
But what if it's
that's
just
the target
for work?
audience.
So what you're saying is you do it for work. So, and I totally understand that, obviously, with all the stuff.
That's why I have different work accounts.
So I totally get that.
Yeah.
But so why is it different if I did it just for work, not for personal? If I said, oh, well, I dominate Asian women, and I tell them that I'm better than them because I'm white, but it's only for work.
Yeah, because I think one is consensual and in a very contained environment where both people feel safe. They know this is a role play. It's been discussed. And there are disclaimers. And then the other one is basically just being out in society and, spreading your prejudices, which is, she said personal life,
answer her question. She said it would be for work for her as a white woman to do this. So
I said that's okay for work.
Oh, you're fine with hers.
I said that's okay.
Fair enough.
Because people are understanding. They have this
expectation. How many more tweets do we have?
Well, then I don't understand. What would your objection be to like a racial organization where the person says, who's running it, oh, I'm just funning because it's for work, and so send me money because I'm just funning because it's for work. I was just LARPing.
Wait, funny?
I wonder what.
Well, I'm not serious. I'm just LARPing.
Oh, okay.
Let's say that they were the head of like a large racist organization. What would be the problem with them saying, oh, well, we're just kidding though, we're just kidding around though, so that why can't send me the money, right? Because it's for work. Why would that be a problem then?
Got you. So are they
why do you get the pass just because there happens to be involved? I don't understand.
Are they committing crimes, hate crimes?
No, they're not committing any crimes.
Then maybe politically it's not okay, but in my viewpoint socially, like, I can't accept
that. In your viewpoint socially, if they were the head of a racist organization.
Yes, because there are a lot who say that about... I wouldn't love it. That's why race play is not even one of my... I commonly practice. It's not something I advertise.
I want to ask you something.
But however, I did have that one post, really long thread, saying specifically why, if white men or Japanese men ask about this, it's so much detail there. It's actually strictly about colonization. If they want like a colonization race play, then I will say yes.
But I want to ask you a
Tommy,
question.
imagine how absurd this is, right?
Yeah.
Imagine how absurd this is.
Well, who did
like saying,
Chinese people colonize?
What if the head of like the KKK or something, it was like, oh,
they commit crimes.
What? Hang on, guys. You know what, guys? This is my job.
They commit crimes.
This is my job to do, to take money for this, and so because it's my job, that it's okay, right? It's okay. We're not committing any crimes.
There's no
criminal activity.
They do. They commit.
It's
not the same. It's not consensual in any way.
Back up.
It's not consensual.
If they're not committing any crimes, what would your objection to it be?
It's about consent.
It's about consent. Yes, literally, kink is about consent.
They're all consenting.
No, it's about the people who are being like made.
Like viewing it.
Yeah, it's about because.
Are you publishing it in like a public
they're publishing it just like you.
For example,
or like they have a specific audience.
It's a public audience.
For her audience.
But wait,
I want men who want these comments made about them, so they get pleasure from those comments being made about them. For the example, the KKK.
That would be the exact same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
But can I ask you a question
about 0.1%? Listen, Andrew, you talk a lot about isolated incidents where there's 0.1% people who might blah blah blah, and then you say that's not even valid. So why are you bringing up like a 0.1% population who might be interested in a hate organization consensually humiliating them for the race?
Yeah, because I don't understand the
objection. Why are you spending like 5 minutes on it, though?
I'm trying to answer your question, but you cut me off every time I try to answer it. So I'm going to answer, then I'm going to ask. So the answer to your question is, I don't see what the objection here would be. What is your actual objection? If the head of a racist organization...
I didn't say I would have an objection. I said morally.
You gotta let me finish. Okay. Let me finish. Okay, just let you finish. Let me finish my point. So what would the actual objection be if it's the head of a racial organization? All of the people who are involved are consenting. He's only publishing the things that those people want to hear because they're consenting to it, right? And they're paying him a bunch of money. And he says, hey, it's just for work. What is the objection to that?
I wouldn't say that I would, let's see. So I don't even know how to judge that situation. I don't think that I'm, God or whatever. You can just say that, like, maybe I have like a moral gray area and like I just can't answer that. Like, I literally don't know.
Can I ask her a question?
A single objection.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to ask you a specific question. What if I would be in that, I don't know, whatever app it's called, and I said, I don't want to like, I don't like black men at all. Like, I would talk just as you, but regarding like black or other race.
That
it would be considered
happen.
That would consider racist. Wait, let me finish. That would consider super racist. But in this country, you can say about men, white men, anything you want. It's like everything you say about white men. It's so irritating even to hear that.
Should we just search up on Twitter all the tweets that are like just talking shit about black men and people loving it, people enjoying the service?
That's not true.
It's just a gray area, Kami. If you want to have a racial organization be the head of it, it's a gray area. It's a gray area.
I just feel like her comments are like to sexually please people.
Yeah.
Now a racist, like
they want to harm.